Alright, so I got the chicks in the poultry pen. I'm only going to let them have part of the poultry pen. You see I've got it blocked off there. They're too small, they just don't need the free range of the entire thing. So here's some of our chicks in the first half of the box, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take them out one by one and introduce them to the water. And just dunk their beaks in it a little bit so that they know the water is there. This is the first time that they've eaten or drank since they've been hatched. When they are hatched, they can go for about 72 hours without eating or drinking because they've got so much nutrients in them from being inside the egg. So this is the first time they got anything. There we go. And we'll also introduce them to the food, but at this point, water is most important. There we go. And you can see there, we got one that's already starting to drink on her own. There we go. If they don't get water, then their survival rate decreases. And hopefully soon they'll be finding the food, which I've got right over here. There we are. Oh, they're noisy little girls. And they should all be girls. We purchased only pullets, and a pullet is just a female adolescent chick. Here's the rest of them over here. Looks like they survived the trip pretty well. They come from a hatchery, which is, I think in Tennessee or somewhere over in that area. Watch out, guys, girls. What we've got here is a mix. We've got several Rhode Island Reds. We've got some Barred Rocks. I've got some probably White Rocks also. I think these really bright yellow ones are probably the White Rocks. They're just a plain white chicken, but they're good layers, just like the Rhode Island Reds. I've got some Wyandottes. I love the Wyandottes. They're probably my favorite. I got some silver-laced Wyandottes. So we'll see how they do. Last time I got some blue-laced red Wyandottes, and I really like them. What else did I get? I got a bunch. Just a bunch of variety. I think I've got some light Brahmas. The light Brahmas are mostly white chicken with black around their head and tail, and they're feather-footed, so they're just a really pretty bird. So it looks like they've all found the water pretty well. I'm probably going to cover up that little hole in the corner just so that they don't get out, because they probably won't be able to find their way back in. But let's move them over to the food now. You're supposed to eat it, not walk on it. Come on now. And this is called Starter. It's got a high protein, and it's also a crumble. There we go, got one eaten. And you'll notice that the crumbles are pretty small. They have to be small in order for the chicks to be able to eat it. When they get older, we move them on to Grower. And Grower you can buy, I think it usually comes in pellet or crumbles, but you can also, I think it might also come in pellets as well. Prefer the crumble, although they do tend to waste a lot of it. But as they grow older, the crumbles get bigger, so they don't waste quite as much. And then finally, once they've reached about 16 to 18 weeks, we put them on layer. They should begin laying their eggs at that point in time. So they'll remain in this poultry stall for probably about 4 months until they get a little bit larger and reach laying age. And as they grow older, we'll move them. I'll split them. I've got a couple other poultry stalls that we'll move them into. But for now, they'll stay in here, and should be nice and warm. It is a summer. It's about 1,000% humidity out here, so I'm a little bit sweaty, you might have noticed. But it should be nice and warm. There we go. There's the little chickies. Let me see if I can get a close-up. There we go. Say hi, everyone. These are the little chicks that I picked up from the post office earlier today. There you go. So they look pretty good.